So golden rule, he who has the gold makes the rules, right? They just set that up and that's what they wanted to do. In terms of the double closing, when BlackRock and the bigger groups came in and started buying up properties when money was dirt cheap, why are they doing the double close? Is that just to get rid of any kind of title issues that may have come up and it was just a way of protecting themselves so they don't get stuck holding the bag? Or they're actually making you close on the property and an hour later they will close on the property and buy it from you? What was the reasoning behind that?
That's a good question. So I asked quite a few representatives from the different institutional buyers, and I never 100% got a solid answer or a consistent answer from all of them. One of the answers was it's just part of their SOPs. Like they're only going to buy a property from the person that is on title and owns it. Another one is they don't like to, if you start showing them the assignments, then it would be an issue maybe down the road for them knowing what kind of spreads or margins that you're making. So I had a few different answers and some different pushback on it. And then just after a while, I was just like, this is the way it is. If we're going to work together, we have to do it this route. So I didn't get a consistent answer on that, but I think it was just part of their process of the biggest part of it, kind of like what you touched on, was they want to make sure it's clean title. They want to make sure it's a legit transaction. And for them to do that, they were most comfortable with buying it for whoever actually held title at that point. So it could have been for 20 years or it could have been for 2 hours. But I think that was their quick and easy way to just say, hey, this person owns it. There's clear title. We're good to go. Let's move forward with it.
So golden rule, he who has the gold makes the rules, right? They just set that up and that's what they wanted, a double closing, which is exactly what it sounds like. Instead of taking a $20,000 assignment fee at the closing table, you're buying it for 70 grand. And an hour later, you're selling it for 90 grand. And that same closing attorney ultimately is giving you a check for $20,000. But the first seller never sees the second closing statement. So they never know they walk away and they're happy. There's no seller's remorse there. They got what they wanted for the property. They didn't have to deal with the headache. The flipper still knows that they're going to make a 30, 40% margin, whatever it is. They don't know what you bought it for. They're just happy to find another deal and they're going to come back to you for more as long as they're getting quality deals that fits their buy box. You're getting your profit. So essentially you are protecting your profit. Nobody knows what you're walking away from and it keeps your reputation intact. And ultimately, like, the deal was the deal either way. But it's funny when people find out how much you're making that suddenly their opinion can change there. That's what a double closing is.